Good evening, everybody. This is 84.2, and tonight I'd like to present you guys a brand new Let's Play. Now that Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is finally done and over with, and it's a Let's Play I've been wanting to do for some time, and I'm gonna say right now, this Let's Play right here is very appropriate as of right now because, especially with Metal Gear Delta, the remake of Snake Eater is almost around the corner. Comes out next month, like towards the end of August. So yep, so Big Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. That's what my tonight's Let's Play is going to be. So let's just jump into the action and boot her up. Sup salute. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my thumbnail. That little picture you see right there. And of course, this is a Konami game, just like the first two Metal Gears, which we already covered. Yeah, I covered Metal Gear Solid 1 last year on my main channel and for the Game Industrials. And this year, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty on my main channel, and I covered it. And I already covered on the Game Industrials last year, Sons of Liberty. But yeah, and so with that, folks, I'd like to welcome you guys to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And as you can tell by the my PS5 menu, I'm playing the Master Collection version like I did with the first two Metal Gear Solid games. And I'm gonna warn you guys right now. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is not really a sequel to Sons of Liberty, but it's a prequel to Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. So we're not playing as Solid Snake, but you see on the description thing. So yeah, so the game takes place in 1964, shit before my time, of course. So the story that tells the beginning of the epic saga. It covers the events of both of Virtuous Mission and Operation Snake Eater, detailing how the man codenamed Naked Snake earned the title of Big Boss. So yep, so doing the first two Metal Gear Solid games, we've been hearing that name a lot, Big Boss. So we'll be playing as Big Boss. Well, let's just say that that when we started playing as Big Boss, he isn't Big Boss yet. That's what the description says. It's telling us how he earned the title of Big Boss. Alright, so in addition to hiding in shadows, players can use uniforms and face paint as camouflage to blend in with their surroundings, which I'm barely going to do after this Let's Play. Alright, so before we go to game selection, now just like the Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 on the Master Collection, if we go to the screenplay book, right? Oh yeah, there's the script for the game. Oh god, yeah, it's in the chord sequence. Alright, let me see if I can, how can I, go to the first page? Alright. Yeah, it's better. Don't want to spoil the entire game. Well, yeah, spoilers for like a 20-something-year-old game, yeah. I keep thinking that you can, like, you can, like, zoom in on the script. But yeah, so if you want, you can sit back and, read the, video game scripts. Yeah, it's good for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Gears like you did on the first two Metal Gears, but we're gonna show like a slight preview of it. Alright. That's all we want to see. Alright. I just want to let you guys know that if you want to read the game script, it's in the screenplay book, like on the first two Metal Gear Solid games. So yep, so we're going back in 1964. So this is the origins of Metal Gear Solid. Now, another thing you need to keep in mind is that Metal Gear is not in this game. Dun dun dun. But yeah, you understand why Metal Gear is not in Snake Eater. I mean, this ain't the only Metal Gear Solid game where Metal Gear isn't featured. Look at, oh god, what's that fucking game that got a lot of hate? Oh fuck. Oh god, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of that freaking that Metal Gear game that came out on the iPhone and shit like that. Yeah, I literally forgot the name of that fucking Metal Gear game. I'll look it up once we go to cutscenes. Alright, so we'll be playing the North American version, not the European version. I don't know why the Japanese version is unlocked, but I'm playing the North American version. Alright, let's go to English, and now it's time to start Snake Eater. Alright. So yep, Kojima. Now, unlike Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, it doesn't have the introduction. Well, it kind of does, but we're actually going to skip this introduction because trust me on this, folks. We're gonna see a little introduction later anyway, so it's all good. Or I could always put this on part 0, but I don't see a point in doing it. But like I said, you will see a little introduction like later on in this Let's Play. Alright, so again, welcome to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the HD edition. And a little fun fact, remember on the on Metal Gear Solid 2 you hit the L2 button? You will see a loud banging sound. You make a loud sound when you hit the L2 on the tile screen, but this time you get to mess around with the tile background, because right now I'm rotating the right joystick and it's changing the background's colors. If I hit R2, I'll slow down the animations. And hit R1, you speed up the animations. Huh. I love that feature. On it says press start to get her started. Now we'll be starting on New Game. I'm not gonna be playing on New Game Plus because I want to play fair and square, the demo theater. I may shut it off when we finish the Let's Play. But let's go under options just to check my settings. Real-time cutscenes. Yeah, we'll leave that be. But for now, we'll start New Game. Now, when we start a new game, they'll give you 4 options to choose. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid series for the first time, or I like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you play the PS2 version, you're not going to see none of this feature when you well, actually, this feature is not here. When you play the PS2 version, all you're going to see is 3 options. I like playing Metal Gear Solid series for the first time, Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. What I'd like to do is that I like to pick Metal Gear Solid 3, and I'll tell you the outcome. Because if I'm not mistaken, if you select Metal Gear Solid 1, your stamina will barely decrease. If you start Metal Gear Solid 2, if you like Metal Gear Solid 2, you start out wearing a riding mask, and the cutscene will play out differently. And if you start off with I like Metal Gear Solid 3, then you unlock the demo theater, as you guys previously seen. So I'm gonna stick with I like Metal Gear Solid 3, and then they're gonna give you 6 difficult settings you can choose. We got very easy, what I'm gonna be playing on, easy, normal, hard, extreme for action experts, and European extreme, which means that if you get spotted by a guard, the game is over. So due to my trust of luck and for fun, I'll be playing on very easy. And now we can sit back and enjoy the cutscene. And
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era.
Yeah, don't be surprised if we're seeing a bunch of long cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid. Because I'll say right now, welcome to the Metal Gear Solid series. Because most of the cutscenes are super long, and up to that, I still think the cutscene with the AI Patriots towards the end of Sons of Liberty was the longest. Alright, so while this cutscene going on, I want to look up that one Metal Gear game I can't remember, because there's another Metal Gear game that says, oh, Susetta Minette. Alright, take note of that freaking name. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because it's gonna blow your mind who Susetta Minette really is. The truth beyond that name. Yeah, I saw Lori Allen's name in there, who voices Pearl in SpongeBob SquarePants.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Alright.
Good. We've got high visibility.
So we'll be sent through like a 10 to 15 minute cutscene. So that guy you just saw just now, that's Major Zero, and the chick paramedic. Yeah, we'll be seeing like throughout this Let's Play.
Connect an oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
No man, the pandemic is over. Fuck the mask. I never like that mask to begin with.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
I don't even know what paying waste is.
Approaching release point.
But yeah.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Dude, the pandemic's over. It's been over for 5 years. I mean, it ended 5 years ago. Well, more like 2 or 3 years ago. Huh. Because I know the pandemic started in 5 years ago. But yeah.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Alright, so he about to they about to drop him off. Well, he about to jump off the plane with the parachute.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to look up that 1 Metal Gear I can't even think of.
You'll be falling at 130 miles
ain't
per
gonna Metal Gear
hour.
Solid
Try not
touch.
to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the honor bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Oh, Metal Gear Survive. That's the one I was thinking about.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5.
Jesus
4,
Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
I don't think you know what you're doing. You need a parachute. That's a backpack. He also did this on the game Industrials. Yeah, I kind of made that joke from the first part because every time I see this scene, it made me think of the Banjo-Tooie commercial back in the day, where the pilot tried to give Banjo the parachute, but he didn't need it because he thought he had Kasui in his backpack. But Kasui was on land the whole time.
has finally given us the green light for the
Oh yeah, remember the briefing segments in Metal Gear Solid 1 that I never showed off? Well, here it is right now.
Virtuous mission.
Because this time they kind of forced you to watch the briefing scene. Because on Metal Gear Solid 1, you had to go to the main menu and select briefing.
About 2 years ago,
So all this pretty much took place before the mission even began.
west through one of our moles.
So this is pretty much telling you how Snake agreed to this mission about to do right now. And this guy right here, Sokolov. Yep, he's playing a major role right now because that's the guy we're gonna be looking for.
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961,
April 12th,
Soviets achieved the
1967.
first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no.
Shoot, my mom, she was about to be a teenager during that time.
The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin,
And just like Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, they use one of those stock footage in certain cutscenes.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story.
But yeah, but Metal Gear Survive is the game I was thinking about because that game right there also
Afraid.
doesn't have Metal Gear in it.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over.
Let me say it again. Metal Gear Survive doesn't have Metal Gear in it. I mean to say right there though, but yeah.
And succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin
But
Wall
that was the game I was
to the
talking
Arctic.
about.
I was
Oh, and fun fact, I finally finished watching the Squid Game Season 3.
The eastern side was still full of holes back then.
And my god, man, let's just say that this season wasn't that great as the second season.
Exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin.
But I wasn't expecting Gihan to freaking die and kill himself because he had to protect the baby. Yeah, you heard me, folks. Yeah, the baby became a millionaire. So the baby won Squid Game.
October the 16th,
Yeah, I know. Like, how the fuck did the baby win Squid Game? It's BRB.
was in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
And so much shit had to explain how it all went down, but I kind of want to keep it short though. Well, the father of that child was gonna kill the baby so he can have the money to himself. That's that stupid prick. So Gihan managed to kill well, he didn't really kill the father, but they fought until the father had died. But the problem was that Gihan didn't press the button, and when player what was it? Player, oh god, what was the player? I forgot. Fuck. I know it's not player 222 because that was the baby in the mommy's name.
We had to make a deal.
Alright, let me look it up on Google again. Jesus Christ.
Turkey.
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
Dude, I forgot. Oh, I forgot the player in there. What the fuck, Google?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day,
I'll type in final fight. Maybe it'll give me some answers.
Handing him over to agents.
God, I hate typing shit on my fucking phone.
Screaming, "Save me!"
Okay, so his real name is Mi Young Gi, but I can't remember his player number. This is bullshit.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was
Mi
taken
Young
back
Gi
to the
player
region and
number.
been forced to continue working on the weapon in question
Alright.
under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space?
Oh,
rockets?
okay, he was player 333. Fuck.
Same technology.
That's
I
meant to
guess you're
say,
right.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know
the
the
player
details.
333 is the
Here's
father
the-
of that child I was talking about.
For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Yeah, it happened, folks, man. I've been forgetting a lot of things lately, man, and
According to our
Jesus Christ,
intelligence
I just
agencies,
freaking
no
watched
yacht
Squid Game
was
season
placed
3. You would think I remember this shit by now.
Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
Yeah, it's the fact that I'm about to be in my 40s
They
in
moved
about
him there just recently.
in a few years or a couple years or
Apparently,
whatever.
They're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible. If
But
he
yeah,
was
like I
still in
said,
the
man,
research
every time I seem to be forgetting a lot of things, that shit right there is very concerning.
When he contacted us.
That is really concerning. Alright, so the breathing mission is over now. I want to say breathing mission because we're just watching a cutscene. Oh! Okay, a new feature coming up. Okay, in certain cutscenes, right? If we hold R1, if it happens, alright, there we go.
Jack, your mission is to infiltrate
I said,
Sedino
so at some
Yask
point
in the
during certain
Soviet mountains, ensure the
cutscenes,
safety of Sokolov
the
and bring him back to the
R1
West.
prompt will show up on screen. If you hit R1, you can see through Snake's eyes doing cutscenes.
If we don't get Sokolov
And that's
back
a new
before
feature
that
in this
weapon is
game.
complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Oh yeah, you can still
ticking.
you can still zoom in the camera doing cutscenes, but this time you gotta hit R2, I believe.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm
Oh,
familiar
and another
with the
thing, I may have
theory.
to try to better
Take it
talk
easy.
so loud because my
combat
brother's on
proof.
vacation right now.
Do you think
3
Sokolov is up to
weeks.
it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a...
Alright, yeah, the guy that's throwing his hand, that's Major Zero. And
He's
later
equipped
sitting
with
down
two
was a
6-barrel
paramedic.
20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Yeah, her right there.
Against a battalion of tanks.
Interesting
Even
fun
with the fuel
fact,
in the reserve
that's
tank,
actually
we're
Dr.
facing a
Clark that they
4-hour
mentioned
time
in the
limit.
first game.
If all goes well, it
But
shouldn't
Colonel
take more
Cameron
than a few
refers
hours.
to he for some odd
Only
reason.
time for dinner.
But if anything goes
I don't know
wrong,
what the deal was,
You'll be
but he
eating
referred to it as a
dinner,
he.
breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the
Like he got
jungle.
short-term memory or something. I ain't gonna lie, I do like that view from there. Oh my goodness, fuck that. Damn, look how fast he's falling through those freaking trees and shit. So yeah, he lost his backpack. I remember when my sister first watched this cutscene, she's like, why does this space guy be so close to the ground like that after you lay on the ground? Well, then works with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not another landing or something like that. Another happy landing, that's what he says. See, that's what I'm talking about. Forgetting certain things. Alright, took his mask off. Yeah, fuck that mask. Yup, Snake. Yeah, you notice how it doesn't say Solid Snake? Yep, and he's still voiced by David Hayter. I mean, despite the fact that this is a different thing we're looking at, he's still voiced by the same actor for some reason. So his dad and his son got the same exact voice.
Do you copy? You're already
Oh,
in enemy territory.
140.85.
Somebody
That
might be listening
frequency
in.
looks
From
familiar.
here on out, we'll be using
That's the
code names
frequency
to
that
refer to
that's
each
the
other.
frequency that we all know
Your
and
code name
well.
for this
Colonel
mission will
Cameron's
be Naked
frequency.
Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before.
Yeah,
haven't
see,
you?
that was the real Solid Snake. He wouldn't say things like
I'm
snakes.
glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but
Be
Like
careful, you might
like
not
he
have a
wouldn't
choice.
find it
What
odd
about
that
you, Major? What should I call you?
that
Let's
the
see.
manager's game was
I'll
codenamed
be-
Snake.
I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Okay, he
This
starts
will
out
be
alright.
a
So Major
sneaking
Zero
mission.
starts out with Major Tom
You
at
must not be
first,
seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that
but
clear?
he do give you a
This
reason
kind of
why.
infiltration is the Fox
He
unit's
do
specialty.
tell us the reason why he
In other
changed the
words,
name to Major
weapons
Zero at
and
one
equipment are
point.
procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
Oh my god! I remember when I first played the
There's a good
PS2
reason for that.
version.
I'll tell you
Oh my
later when
good.
the
My
time is
sister
right.
she tried to warn me that
Getting back to
that
the
this
subject,
is the
how
different
exactly
snake,
am I supposed
and
to
I keep
feed
saying nope, it's the
myself?
same one, it's the
You've been
same
issued a
one.
knife and a tranquilizer
It was
gun.
up to the
Use
point
them to hunt for food. You'll
where
also find some medical
Snake says
supplies in your
snakes,
backpack.
and Major
Yeah,
Tom's like,
about the
oh, you don't like
backpack.
snakes?
I lost it in a tree on the way down.
The reason why I thought
I see. Well, you'd better go
Snake
back
was
and get
Solid
it.
Snake because he's voiced
know
by
where
the
it
same
is?
actor, David Hayter.
No problem. I can
It
see
must
from
have tried to
here.
convince me that
Stuck in a branch.
that's not the real Solid Snake that we all know and,
To climb a
and
tree,
love. You
stand
see,
in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
but we're playing
I'll
as
be
Big
monitoring your
Boss,
progress
but this is
over the
before he
radio.
became Big
You
Boss,
can't
because he's
risk
not Big
violating
Boss
Soviet
yet,
airspace, but I'll
so
be
to
in the gunship.
speak.
My frequency is 140.85.
We're trying to find out how he became Big
I'll
Boss.
give you a call if I need to talk to you.
And
you
it's
need to
somewhat
talk to
kind
me,
of depressing
use
on how he
the
became
send
Big
function.
Boss.
Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is that we gotta go find our backpack because his backpack is stuck on the tree after that rough landing. Alright, so first thing to do, we can now if you move the joystick as they move around. Okay, if you hit R3, you go to you switch the camera to default mode to how it was played back on the PS2 version, but we're gonna hit R3 again so we can play in free roam. Not free roam, but free camera mode. Alright, so we hit R2, we get to select our weapon, we get to select our weapon inventory. And this is a new weapon in this game, the knife, the Sapphire knife, a large bladed knife for close combat. Press square to slash and press L3 to stab. Press square repeatedly, make a combo attack. Alright. So if we bend down by hitting X and hit the food, yep, we get our first food item, the mushroom. And if we go over here, we should see a snake crawl on the ground, but be careful. Sometimes they'll bite. Alright, let's kill that. So we kill the snake and it's dead. Oh, you can also put it to sleep if you shoot with a tranquilizer. Alright. So you want to go to your weapon selection by hitting R2. So we got the Kawari mate. And we got some snakes. Now, the point of the snakes is that, well, you may be thinking, okay, let's have Snake eat some food to refill his health, but that's not even the case anymore. I mean, yes, there are versions in this game, because usually in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, when you use rations to refill your health, but here's the catch. When you eat rations or eat snakes or bunnies or shit like that, it's going to fill your stamina. And where's your stamina? You see a little small line under your health bar? That represents your stamina. And occasionally, when you stand there and do nothing, it'll start to deplete every now and then. And they can't that snake about to get hungry. Because when Snake gets hungry, his stamina will deplete. But let's just say that if the stamina is at the fourth bar, you will hear his stomach growling. And yeah, you don't want that to happen because once his stomach starts growling, it could alert the guards, and they'll hear his stomach growling, and then they're gonna investigate it, and then
backpack, Snake.
they're pretty much gonna spot
To
you.
equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
Yup.
In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack.
Alright, so
Your
we just got our
available weapons
backpack
will
from
be
the
displayed in
tree.
a
We got an
window
interesting
in the
fun
upper
fact.
From that
If
list,
you
choose the
pass
weapon
up on
you
your
want to equip
backpack,
and press the enter
Major
button.
Zero or Major
other
Tom will
equipped
bitch
items
at you,
just do the
saying,
same
"Hey, what are
thing
you
from
doing? You
items.
can't go. You
Got
can't
it.
complete the mission without
Use
your
the survival
backpack
viewer.
or something like that."
Yep, that's right. Survival is
I would have showed
fundamental
up,
to this
but
mission.
oh well.
After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to
Oh,
shoot accurately.
yeah, that's
for
what I was trying to
example,
explain to you
your wounds
guys
won't
because
heal
he
as
did say
smoothly.
something about the stamina.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only
Oh, if you hit the
weapons are
D-pad
Mark
during
22
the
hush puppy
during the code
tranquilizer
sequence, you get to
gun.
change the
That's right.
Major
It's
Tom's
been fitted with
picture.
its own suppressor. However, the
Major
suppressor will
Tom, male,
deteriorate
he's
every time
55
you
years
fire.
old,
Once its
UK,
durability reaches zero, the
1909,
noise suppression
August
effect will be
12th.
gone.
Wow, the day of my friend's
Don't get too
birthday.
happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon.
I'm only going to show that off once, or a few times.
You'll have to find as you go.
We'll see.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions.
But like I said, when your stamina bar is at the fourth bar, Snake's stomach's going to start growling, and that's going to alert the guards. Well, it's not going to alert them right away, but they're going to hear his stomach growling, then they're going to investigate it, and then that's when they're
Your
going to
presence
spot
in enemy
you.
territory is already a violation of international conventions
So
of
keep
war.
an eye on your
There
stamina.
aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia.
Oh, yeah, it can also
be
be faster if you eat something poison,
You can't let anyone
or if
see
you make snakes
You can't
throw
let the
up.
enemy know you're there.
Oh yeah, you can make snakes throw up in this game, but I can't show it right now until
There'll be
later.
No rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm
Afraid
like,
so. You've been
oh,
given
hold
a fake
on.
death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate.
All right,
that
he
soldiers
said
on
something about the
covert
death
ops like this
pill.
one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false
All right.
death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember.
All right. So he mentioned something about
You
the
said
revival.
this was a solo mission.
He
right?
mentioned something about the
Right.
revival
I
pill.
guess that means
Now,
I can't
guys,
count on any
I'm gonna warn you
reinforcements.
guys that I'm gonna warn you guys
The
right
mission
now.
rests entirely
I'm
in
gonna warn you
your hands.
guys right
Real
now.
one-man army.
Take note
Relax.
of that
There's a
revival
support team ready
pill.
to back you up over
Do
the
not
radio.
make the same mistake like I did when I first
I'll
played
introduce them to
this.
you. This time,
Because I'm gonna tell you right
survival
now,
is of utmost importance.
if you forgot about the
First member
revival
of the
pill,
support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition,
if you forgot,
acting as a medic,
if you
so
forgot about the
as well
revival
as
pill,
recording your mission data.
like towards the middle of the
She's a member
game,
of Fox as well,
you're
and
fucked.
she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Because I give you a
Hello,
heads
Snake.
up, because
I'm
at one
paramedic.
point,
Nice to meet you.
later on in this game,
Medic.
As in a medic who comes in by
you
parachute.
have to know about the
Aren't you
revival
going to tell me
pill.
your real
Because
name?
if you don't know about the
Are you
revival
going to tell me
pill,
yours,
or
Mr.
didn't pay
Snake?
attention to that code
My
sequence,
name,
then
It's
you are
John
fucked.
Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
But
A
we'll get to
name
that
named
much
after the
later.
battlefield. After a week.
I just
no
want
one
to give you
has
guys a
name.
heads up about the revival
What's your
pill.
name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking. But
And
I'll
once
tell
again,
you my name
folks,
only if
meet
you
a
manage to make it back
paramedic,
alive.
aka
My
Dr.
frequency
Clark.
is 145.73.
She's also in charge
Oh,
of
god damn
recording
it.
your mission data.
I was gonna check
Whenever you
her,
want to save, send a message over the
her
reserved
bar
save
grabber on that
frequency,
shit, but they switched to Major Tom.
140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also
Alright, we'll
records
check
the
it
state of
again.
your health.
Good to know.
Female,
one more
28,
person I
June
want to introduce you to,
22nd.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A
I
legendary
see the
soldier
year,
and one
though.
mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped
The
me plan
boss.
this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Yep, Snake's
Jack, is that
mentor.
you? How many years is it then?
And hello, Pearl.
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
Yep, Pearl. Yeah, Lori Allen, who
25
voices Pearl in
years,
SpongeBob
72 days
SquarePants.
and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I
Okay,
know
that's
all
bullshit.
about
How can you tell somebody lost weight by the sound of their voice?
I
That's
don't know anything about
bullshit.
You.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you
Alright, the
disappear on
boss.
me all of a
Female,
sudden?
I
unknown,
was on a top secret
USA.
mission.
Wow.
You didn't need me anymore.
So all you
there
know
were
is
still
her,
so
all you
many
know about
things
her
I
code
wanted
name,
you to teach
her
me.
gender, and
No.
her
I taught you
nationality.
everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Technique,
But like I
sure.
said, the boss,
What about how to
she
think
is
like a soldier?
Snake's mentor, who
How to think like a soldier?
pretty much
I
taught him
can't teach you
everything that she
a soldier
knows
needs to be strong in
about
spirit,
combat and all
body,
that
and technique.
jazz,
And the only
and certain
thing you can learn from
techniques,
someone else is
like
technique. In
CQC,
fact,
which we're going
technique
to learn
doesn't
about
even matter.
shortly.
What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body.
Cause
are
yeah,
like
you'll
two
be hearing
sides of
that
the same
term a
coin.
lot.
They're the same
CQC,
thing.
close
I
quarters
can't
combat.
teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
If I'm it's
No,
raining all day
it had nothing to
today,
do with you.
thunder and
I already
shit.
told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly
Shit, I'm
true
having to
of
watch
a
another
career
first one on
soldier.
Netflix now. I keep
Right and
falling
wrong have
asleep.
no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the
Oh yeah,
orders
I'm
you're
actually gonna
given.
make some pizza after I
That's
get
what
done
being a
recording.
soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, I don't
Sooner
always think
or
about
later,
politics
your conscience
either.
is going to
Sometimes
bother
I
you.
do, but
In the end, you have
not
to
as much
choose
I
whether
used
you're going
to.
to live as a soldier or just another man with
that
a
might
gun.
explain
There's a saying
why
in the
I hardly even
Loyalty
mention about
to the
politics in my
end. Do you
videos.
know what it means?
'Cause I used to do that a long time ago, but not no
It
more.
means devoting yourself to your country.
Two
I follow
reasons.
the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once
Oh yeah, I
the
believe
time is up,
J.F. Kennedy
others will
was their
take their
president during
place.
that
I
time.
follow the will of the leader, no matter who's
Oh
in
yeah, they did
charge.
mention
People
Khrushchev
aren't the ones who dictate
during
the
the
missions.
briefing scene.
Then who does?
The
That's the one that got
times.
assassinated
People's values change over time.
wait, that was
And
J.F.
so do
Kennedy.
the
Never
leaders
mind,
of
that
the
was J.F.
country.
Kennedy.
So there's no such thing as an enemy in
That's the one that got
absolute
assassinated while
terms.
using that
The enemies we fight are only enemies
or was
in
it a
relative
car or
terms,
something like that.
constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier
Oh yeah,
sees
about
the
Squid
end.
Game Season 3,
The
that
only
freaking
thing
Player
we can
100,
believe
that
in
guy's
with absolute
vicious.
certainty
That old
is the
head
mission,
guy.
Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
Oh yeah, the one that
Yes.
betrayed his teammate when he went to his one room and,
Snake.
and his opponent
Oh,
team
right.
was in there.
Your code name is Snake.
And the dude just shoved the
It
boy
suits
like,
you well.
he's all
That's
yours.
right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World
Then he
War
betrayed
II was
that
Snake,
shaman
the
chick,
Cobra unit, a group of heroes
where
that
she's
fought
about
the
to
war to an
leave,
end and
but
saved the
he
world.
pushed out the way
You've
and
got a
shut the door
legendary
in her
hero backing
face
you
and
up,
let her
you'll be
get
fine.
killed.
Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
I know how that feels.
After
Cause yeah, 'cause
all,
they haven't
who
spoken
knows
to us
if either
since
of us will
5
make it
years
out alive.
ago.
Snake, you were always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure
Alright,
to come in
there it
handy.
is. CQC. You have to talk about it right now. Close quarters combat.
Huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that
The boss is
unlike
communicating
Metal
with
Gear
us by
Solid Sons
radio
of
from
Liberty,
aboard a Permit-class submarine
you can
in
no
the
longer
Arctic
do
Ocean.
those inner thoughts
My
by hitting
frequency is
R2.
141.80. Call me if
But
need
you
my
can
advice on battle
move Snake around
techniques.
doing the core seconds by hitting
Your
the
mission is to
joystick.
retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held
And you
in
press
an
the
abandoned
R3 button,
factory
you
located
get to
the
zoom
north
up
of your current
close.
position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Well, I can't promise that, man. I'm gonna get spotted. I know it.
Remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
All right. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is that I'm about to go in my backpack and change my camouflage. Oh, yeah, change my camouflage. I mean, I have no paint and oh, UK. I'm in the face segment. All right, let's go into uniform and I'm gonna equip this, the leaf. But yeah, I kind of want to show the backpack anyway because anyway, let's say I want to put away my tranquilizer. If you go in the backpack and put away your tranquilizer, you want to highlight where's the trank? Where's the trank? Oh, it's the MK2. Let's say I don't want the MK2 anymore. I just hit X. Make sure it's highlighted. Hit X, and it's in your backpack. Like so, and I'm hitting R2 right now. He's not taking it out because he put it in his backpack. All right. So you know that your weapons in your backpack if you look at the color of the selection. Like if it's all grayed out, no. If it's like light gray, it's in your backpack. If it's black, then it's pretty much in your pocket instead of your bag. Alright. Okay. Let me equip that. Okay, now I can tap R2 again so I can select it and deselect it. Select and deselect. Yep, that's how it was in the in the first two games. And you can do the same thing with items. Alright. So like I said, folks, so this is your death pill, right? And that's your revival pill. Cause I know doing your first timer, people, a lot of people, they will easily forget about the revival pill. And let me say this again, folks. Yeah, take note of this revival pill because if you don't know about the revival pill, then you're pretty much boned. Because at one point, you're gonna have to know that you have the revival pill in your pocket. Because if not, you're fucked. But let's just say that I'm actually gonna use it twice throughout this Let's Play. And I'll probably use the death pill only once, but trust me, why I'm gonna use it twice, you'll see why. It's one of those if you know you know. But anyway, let's get a move on. Let's go so you can find where Sokolov is at. So you wanna go north. Just take us to the next segment called the swampland. Matter of fact, let me save my game. Because why not?
Saving the game, Snake?
Alright, what year she was born? 1936. Wow. She might be younger than my dad. Alright, so this is my practice file, right? So this is my Let's Play file, save file number 6. And just like Mei Ling and Rose in the first
Hey,
Metal
Snake,
Gear and Sons
you
of
ever heard
Liberty,
of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
what's the name?
What is it?
Paramedic going to give you
It's a
trivia
movie. You
facts.
haven't seen it?
But this time it's based on
It's about
movies.
this monster called Godzilla.
Like she's asking
He
Nick
grows
about
to enormous size
Godzilla.
in a nuclear test,
You know,
and builds
everyone's
gigantic
favorite movie back in the day.
Then
And
the martial
Godzilla is still a
must
thing,
be
because last one I saw was
monsters right
Godzilla
about
versus
now.
King
It's
Kong.
just make-believe.
And this is during the
Maybe that's why my
pandemic.
pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really?
Oh, those are the days.
Well, if you
Yep,
wait 40 years,
those
you
were
might
the
be able to see it in
days.
America, too.
Why is
Before
that?
this whole region,
2004 will be
this
Godzilla's
whole region
50th
lock
birthday.
scenario.
You think they're
I
still
almost said
gonna be
before
making
region
Godzilla
lock, but
movies
I
then?
meant to say region
Of
free.
course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about
Cause
movies.
back in the day, if you try to play any
Like
Asian games on the Sega Genesis, it's not
Okay,
the
then I'll tell you
Sega
everything I
Genesis
know.
in North America is not going to be the
Movies
Japan
can save your
games.
life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Oh, I think at one point during the close sequence, Snake was asking Paramedic, are they gonna make more Godzillas? Oh, Snake, just wait and see until you see Kong versus Godzilla. Alright. Let's keep going north. So yeah, at one point we'll be crossing a swamp. Alright, so now let's go play some Steve Irwin and kill that alligator. Yeah, the crocodile hunter. And yeah, these guys they take a bunch of hits. Poor alligator. He's not gonna live to see GTA 6. I mean, then again, I agree, they're kind of hard to kill. Like, look how big that motherfucker is. Alright. You may die now. You may die now. Alright. Oh, get up, get up. Alright, so they call it the Gayful and bug juice. Oh, this is all under that fucking the bush. Yeah, they can also attack you with their tails, so watch out. And the easy gun. Now, you can only get the easy gun if you're playing on very easy. Alright. Oh, and don't stay in the mud for too long, otherwise, Snake will, sink in the mud and die. Alright. Yeah, as long as they in the mud, he'll die. All right. All right. Dramenti North. Oh, our first century. Oh, we got the whole R1 soon. Yup. There we go.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
KGB.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Yup, this is true.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
That's DSP in
But
a
if you
nutshell.
stand, you should be able to
His
sneak around
this is
without
how you want to play
being
Metal Gear
noticed.
Solid 3. This is back when he caught that son of a bitch on his
You can see how
camcorder.
effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index.
Shoot,
The
not
camo
once
index
I've
shows how
recorded
well
my Let's
your
Plays
current
using a
camouflage blends
camcorder.
in with the surrounding area.
I wait till I was
The
able
higher the value,
for a capture
the harder
device,
you
which
are
is the
to
DAS,
spot,
which
and
I don't
vice
use.
versa.
Which I don't use no more.
The
That DAS
key
shit is
is
so
to make
fucking
yourself
dead.
one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yeah, most of my friends who I know on YouTube don't even have a DAS no more. I mean, I don't blame them. All right. So what I like to do is that well, that guard's gonna approach, right? So what I'm gonna do is that we're gonna hide in this bush, take out our spiral knife. And fun fact, you can actually hold up these guards and interrogate them, but it's kind of hard to do in this version, so I'm probably not gonna be showing that off. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for this guard to approach up slowly. And pay attention to your camera index. Like the higher the index is, it's gonna make it hard for this guard to notice you. Now, then don't think that just because your camera index is at the highest point where you think you're invisible or anything, is how they're going to notice you. Alright? Hold circle, then hit triangle, slit his throat. Alright? You can pick up his body, drop it, you might drop some items, and the bullet thing is full. Okay, well, a certain collectible is coming up shortly, which I'm not going to get all that particular collectibles, cause it's a pain in the ass to do. I mean, I know me and Ari, we was talking about this not too long ago. I'll take the easy gun and shoot that food down. Alright, let's drop down. Let's get the fruits. Now, the collectibles I was referring to, the karaoke frogs, is one in the stump. You shoot it. Alright, if you shoot it, and once you make that sound called, that means it's pretty much confirmed that you shot the frog, the karaoke frog. Oh shoot. Well, so much for killing that guard. I don't want to kill the motherfucker when we stand right so close to each other. Are they going the opposite side? Are they going to the opposite direction of each other? So, oh god. Alright, let's get on the grass. I don't like how the camera fucking changed. Alright. I see his head. Oh, god damn it! Alright, here we go. Huh! There we go. I'm not gonna do that every time I knock him out. I'll do it when I feel like it. Alright, grenade. Alright. Look at this. Pro at this. Oh, if you want to look up your map, hit pause and select map. Alright. Oh, it's a guy over there. Fuck it, I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Who's that? Who's that?
Oh god. Oop. See? Told you I get spotted. See, that didn't take that long. I was gonna get spotted. So yeah, so Boss and Major Tom, feel free to sue me because I got spotted. Remember, this is a stealth mission. Alright. Oh! Almost forgot about that. Oh, I love his reaction every time. Okay. So, what this thing is implying is that if we stand over here, right? One, there's a karaoke frog on the bridge. I'll shoot just for the hell of it, because why not? But don't expect me to shoot all of them. Never shoot the beehive. Okay, what the hell just happened?
There's nothing here.
Oh, that was bullshit. Okay, I shot the beehive and... Oh, shoot. Okay, that was awkward because what happened is that if you shoot the beehive, the bees is supposed to be trying to sting the guards. Okay, let me see if let me go back and try again. Alright, at least I saved. Well, that means I gotta play I gotta go through a few couple rooms again. Huh, that is fucking weird. Matter of fact, yeah, I guess I may have time to see if I can show it off again, so excuse me folks, I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again, because, oh boy, I'm like an hour in the video, because, oh my goodness, because I have a hard time trying to show this off. Let's hurry up and show this off, and don't fuck this up. Alright, finally! I don't know why that took a lifetime to do so, because when I shot the bee the first time, the bee didn't chase the guard like it's supposed to. Alright, so let me shoot that frog again. Because why not? Alright. Well, yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I want to show what happens if you shoot the beehive and let the bee chase the guard. Oh, and that bridge is kind of sturdy, so watch out because you could fall off the bridge and die. So yeah, so fun fact, when I beat this game, right, you know when they show you results at, right? You know when I beat the Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, where they show you results? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the kill count is gonna be off. Alright, let me sidle. Because if we go down here, there's a new weapon to pick up. The XM16E1, the assault rifle. Hold in first person view, show aim with the L1 button. Toggle fire mode with triangle and attach. Okay. So we come down here, we got a new weapon, the assault rifle. Yep, that's my bitch. Alright, make sure you saw on the wall, because if you catch it off the cliff, you will fall in the water and die. Alright, so let me go to the next area and see this one last cutscene before we call an episode. Because I really got hurt in this video, because I'm like in an hour. I'm already in the an hour mark, an hour 6 minutes, because I was on a hard time trying to show off the B-Hop shit. Yeah, that Let's Play curses world, folks.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
It's a fucking junk. Alright.
I can't see Sokolov from here.
But lucky for me, it'll be like a 40-minute video since I got all that crap out.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective.
Alright, so that's the little banged up warehouse where Sokolov is supposed to be being held at.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert
And
phase.
take note of that, folks. If you get spotted by a guard, you can't rescue Sokolov until you lose sight of him.
No, it's
As
just
long as you're not in alert
when you get to
phase.
Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright. So let me save my game, because I'll try my best to show off show some of the trivia fun
Saving the gun,
facts.
Snake?
Alright.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fish.
Oh yeah, I'm most likely not
there
gonna
was
show
a
every
scene when the
trivia
heroine
fact
is going for a
because
swim, and the
there's gonna be
creature
times where I have to
sneaks
make
by
backup
from
save
underwater.
files in case my recording
I thought my heart
fucks
was going to
up.
stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot
Shoot.
more intense, but
No, my fucking
wouldn't be
luck.
referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
how rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine, I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a
Yeah, it's
fishman.
12:13 already. Shoot.
Appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
We ain't talking about Umio from Neptune B2. Alright, at least the game is saved. Alright, so this is pretty much gonna be my stopping point in every end of the video. You see the new pause screen with Snake in the background. Yeah, I do like that pause menu in this one. Because in the first game, all you saw was the word pause when the screen will fade out a bit. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you will see the map of Big Shell. Even the tanker did the even when you pause the tanker, it should say pause. But you catch my drift. All right. So at least we made some decent progress in the first part. Let's play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and we already know where Sokolov is being held at, and we'll see if we can get him in time. But take note that we pretty much almost done with the first mission already, because this is a really short chapter. So that being said, next time let's play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We're gonna go into that abandoned warehouse and see if we can save Sokolov and then we're gonna see what's in store for us. So hope you guys enjoy the Let's Play as much as I do. Alright, so until next time, everyone, Celtics A42.